So welcome back, everyone. We're going to continue this exploration in how to ensure that you show up first on the Airbnb listings, especially as you're starting and you want to make sure that you're listing first so people can choose you so that you can actually get your reviews, build that momentum, and then of course it just goes on automatic and cruise. So I want to update you on where I'm at regarding that. I still have 2 weeks before I take occupation. I've already got, I think, 4 reviews, so I'll just update you on that. And of course, I am now listing up on as first in this area. And I really want to show you and prove that to you, but also to show you part of how I'm going to do that, right? So if we go to the screen here, you can see that here we're still in February. I've got some people that have already explained who have also booked and given me reviews, friends of mine, so that we can jumpstart this process. Today we're on Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day to all those people. And as you can see here, from when I take occupation in the 1st of March, I've already got a fair amount of booking. It's nearly 50% of booking, and actually even going into April already. So that's a really great start. And as I said, this system works. And I want to show you how to keep improving it and really tweak it. And on the one hand, I'm going to show you how you can also tweak the dates in between. But more importantly, I want to show you how we can be number one for those dates so that when someone is selecting, I have the greater chance of really making it work. And to counter this, I actually just want to show you that this means that I'm going to have to outcompete my competition. That in the area that I'm at, I'm going to need to make sure that I'm performing better than them so that I can be chosen first in this area. So to show you that, let's take a look at one of the dynamics here. And I really want to show you that here is Bloberg Strand. And there are 2,200 active rentals in Bloberg Strand. And this section here in Big Bay is where I am. And as you can see, there are a lot of different listings. So this is my competition. And I have to outperform them so that I can come up number one, right? As you can see, there are a lot of Airbnbs all around, but obviously specifically, I'm wanting to focus on this area here. And these are all active listings. And obviously, I want to make that work for me. So if we go back to the listing in my calendar here, let's take a look at what happens if when I take occupation on the first day, if someone wants to book just for that first night. In other words, they're going to check in on the first and check out on the second, because I've already got someone coming in on the second to the 5th. So I want to know, how can I maximize the chance of all these in-between spaces getting booked up? And this is what I'm going to do. So let's actually go and check it. So we want to check the 1st to the 2nd, right? So we're going to come back here. There we go. And I'm going to change this listing here. So between the 1st and the 2nd of March, I'm asking to show me all the stays that are going to show up on Big Bay around that time. And as you can see here, I'm coming up as number one in 57 different stays. As you can see, there are a whole lot here in the Big Bay area. That's Bloberg and the section of Eden on the Bay, Big Bay, Small Bay, a lot. This is like tourist destination. We're showing up as one. You can see I've only got 4 reviews, 5 stars. But as you can see, I'm still dominating this area, right? So still showing up. I'm not the cheapest. Look at this, 300 Rand a night, 425 Rand a night. I'm still reasonably doing well there. And take a look that I haven't even used any filters. I haven't even specifically niched this into just a 1-bedroom apartment. This is over all the different units, right? So let's go back here and look. Let's check between the 5th, checking out on the 8th. So checking in on the 5th, checking out on the 8th. So we come back here. Let's change this again. From the 5th to check out on the 8th, let's have a look what happens. And there we go again. Out of 200 places to stay, still coming up number one on this listing of these areas. And actually look here, it's even further increased the search parameters all the way down further south. I mean, that's just fantastic, right? And this is at 733 Rand, which is still nearly double another person down here. And even here, so my prices are well priced, but I'm still coming up as number one. Let's take a look at one of the other dates we've got here. We're going to come check. Let's take a look further on. Let's take a look at these later ones here. Let's say 29th and the 31st, right? So I want to see where I'm rating on the 29th and the 31st. So come back here, 29, checking out on the 31st. So that's only 2 nights. But let's take a look as well. Again, there we go. Number one out of 201 places to stay. Out of all these different scenarios that are here, we're coming up first. So the chances are of someone clicking this unit and saying, we want to book, we want to make this work. And I said, I don't even have occupation of this property yet. And this is the result that we're getting. This is what this course is going to give you, is if you implement those strategies, if you follow the steps I'm sharing with you, you're going to be guaranteed to have a cracker success.